The old man took out a small knife. He cut open the side of a plastic barrel. Then he scooped up half a bucket of seawater. He covered the top with a sheet of plastic. Next, he placed a cup inside the bucket. Finally, he used a heavy object to press down the center of the plastic. A simple device to collect fresh water was now complete. After 3 hours under the scorching sun, he finally gathered his first cup of fresh water. He carefully took out the cup. After one small sip, he showed a look of pure satisfaction. This was his first taste of fresh water after 7 days adrift at sea. Next, he had to find a way to get food. The old man took out a fishing line to try his luck. Just then, a cargo ship appeared on the horizon. He quickly pulled out a flare. He fired it and shouted for help toward the ship. But despite his efforts, the cargo ship didn't notice him at all. Watching it sail away, he fell into deep despair. Just then, there was a tug on his fishing line. He carefully began reeling it in, but a shark appeared out of nowhere and snatched it away. And beneath the life raft, a whole group of sharks was circling him. The old man had no choice but to hide inside the raft and stay still, and that's how he stayed until nightfall. In his sleep, he was suddenly startled awake by the sound of a horn. He looked up. Another giant cargo ship was passing by. He hurried to fire another flare into the sky. But even after using up all the flares, the ship still didn't slow down or stop. Once again, he watched helplessly as the ship disappeared. He collapsed onto the raft in utter despair. In the days that followed, the old man survived on tiny sips of water each day. He pulled out a sextant, but found that he had drifted far off course. That meant the chance of running into another ship was close to zero. The old man was completely hopeless. He wrote his final words in a notebook, then sealed it in a bottle and tossed it into the sea. But fate gave him one last glimmer of hope. That night, faint lights appeared in the distance on the sea. But with no flares left, he had to find another way. He tore out several sheets of paper and threw them into a container, then lit them with a match. He shouted for help by the fire toward the distant lights, but the flame was too dim, so he threw the entire notebook into the fire. But the fire suddenly grew out of control. Soon the raft itself caught on fire. As the flames spread rapidly, he had no choice but to jump into the water, watching his only raft burn away before his eyes. He finally gave up struggling, letting his body sink deeper into the sea, into the vast and bottomless ocean. But just as he was about to lose consciousness, a sudden beam of light appeared beside the raft. The old man knew he had been found. He swam upward with all his strength, so never give up until the very last moment, because hope might just reach out in the next second.